Hello and welcome to this TIPCHECK tool tutorial. In this video, I want to show you how you do the settings for all your personal account and TIPCHECK report user credentials and how important it is to use the backup function in this browser-based tool. Where we are now to start with is our home field, and you can see that I have for the tutorials which I plan to do to show everyone how to work with the TIPCHECK tool. I have already prepared some projects here. So first, I want to show you how you can use this tool and customize it to your own, let's say, needs. For this, we go to the top right at the settings wheel. And here you can see your login credentials. If needed, you can change your password. I don't have to show this. This is self-explaining. And the email address which you have provided, this one you can't change. Here we see the contact info, so please check that we properly wrote your name and your phone number. Please also check that the phone number is as it should be. Then you can find the company info. So if you want to change something here, for example, I could add in brackets European Industrial Insulation Foundation. The website, I want to add /TIPCHECK. And you see the corporate colors, it's not the green or blue, which we usually use in EIIF, and the company logo below. So let's first change the primary color to our EIIF TIPCHECK blue. So I'll take the color code, and you can do the same with whatever your corporate colors may be. And like this, you will see when we print the report, the line will be printed in your corporate color. Font color we don't touch, we keep that in black. Here, if I delete the EIIF logo because I want to have the TIPCHECK logo, you click on getting to your logos. In this case, I have to go to our graphics, EIIF graphics, TIPCHECK logos, and then TIPCHECK logos. Take the TIPCHECK logo here. And you can do the same if it's not the logo already which you wanted. Never forget to save. And with this, you make sure that later on in your report, everything is as it should be and that you have set your personal credentials to how they should look like. Secondly, in this tutorial, I want to show you how important the backup functionality is. So this backup button here actually saves you from losing your project. So if we go to tutorials, I prepared a folder with backups, and here TIPCHECK tool tutorial 1. I can actually take this to demo. I can save it in a safe place on our server in our cloud solution. And like this, if something happens with the browser, for example, you clear in or you have to clean and clear your browser cache, then you will see an empty white space here. I will present you this in a few minutes. And all the hard work you did is lost. So I will do it with all the 3 which I prepared. So this is 5 components. And I will also quickly just call it demo. And I do the same with the 3rd tutorial project. And I will also call it demo, to be on the safe side. So now you can see that, well, you don't see anything, but you can believe me that all the projects which you had and you were doing are safely saved in a good and secure place on the EIIF or in the EIIF cloud. This is something I do also during the TIPCHECK. Whenever we have a coffee break or we have a lunch break, and we already collected 40 components, so all the hard work of the first part of the morning, I would always go to a place where you have internet connection and back up the project and the components which I did in this first part. And of course, I do that in the second and the third part as well, to be sure that if I drop my mobile device or something happens, which you never know, then I'm not losing all the work which I did. Because this is what happens if you either use the clear cache functionality, or on the other hand, you aim for it. We go again to this settings wheel. And you see here the browser data management, which shows that I have a lot of gigabytes still available on the hard drive of my laptop. Of course, on a mobile device, this won't be that much, but I have already used 18.73 megabytes for these 3 projects in the browser here, and maybe for some data which has been saved during my work in the internet using the Chrome browser. If I click here on clear data, I get one last warning. It will delete my project list. And if I click here, everything is gone. And there's absolutely no means that we in EIIF could help you if this happens to you to win back this project. We are not able to do this. So the project is lost. Therefore, please make sure that you always do the backup, because if you did so, you click on upload down in the right button. It opens the pop-up window. In this case, I have to go back to tutorials, to the tutorial backups. And as you can see here, I can easily and quickly upload all my 3 projects again without the need to go back into the plant and to do the hard work from scratch again. So whenever you finish, make it a routine for yourself that you back up your hard work, so that the next day or after the coffee break or after the lunch break or whenever you come back and something happened, you can always go back to the project and start working with it. That's it for this section of how to customize your own settings and how important it is, because we use a modern browser-based tool to regularly and always back up the work you do. And if you have any questions or you need more help regarding this, then please don't hesitate and get in touch with us. I hope this was helpful, and goodbye.